faces, we're doing something a little different today. Instead of showing you my makeup, which I will in another video, I'm going to be showing you my hair. So I've gotten a lot of questions over the years, pretty much since high school, of how I curl my hair and what I use. I always use my straightener. So right now I am working with the lovely GHD Platinum Plus, and it is honestly the best straightener I've ever had. I want to just show you guys how quick it is to turn on. So you just press this button right here, and it makes that lovely noise. And then that means it's ready. So that was like 3 seconds, and this thing is ready to go. And it also comes with this awesome pad that you can lay down, and it is heat protectant pad, so you can protect whatever countertop you're working with. Today I am working in my makeup room, and I don't think I've ever actually done my hair in here before, so let's go on an adventure. This also came with an awesome little silicone cover that you can put on it, which you're supposed to put on it after you turn off, so don't do what I just did. And then the cover, or the pad rather, has an area where you can snap it onto the case. So you just snap them into place, and then you put your straightener in here, and the whole thing wraps up, and I believe it is magnetic. Yeah. And then it sticks, and that's it. And it's got this cute little matching zipper and label here, and this is not sponsored. It was simply just a gift from the fiance. I had never even heard of this brand before, but it's probably the best straightener I've ever used, so let's get going. Anyways, we're gonna go in with some of this Bio Silk, which I have loved ever since I was a little kid. My mom used to always have this, and we do only need a teeny tiny bit. And if you get too much, fun fact, it works on your skin too, so sometimes I'll just rub it on my hands or on my arms real quick to get the excess off. And then start at the ends and like the underneath of your hair, where it tends to be the driest. And I just sort of work that through all of it. And then you can go ahead and rub in what you had on your arms, and your arms will be soft and shiny all day long. So this actually is hair and body, I believe, so I didn't just make that up. You can actually do it. So now that our hair is nice and glossy, just want to run a brush through it one more time. I like to use a round brush when I'm doing something like this because it's easier to just use the brush to grab pieces of your hair. But you know, to each his own. So now that we have our two sides, I'm just going to go ahead and pin this one up and out of the way. And then I'm going to split the thicker side. And I'm going to pin that out of the way as well. And I usually start from the back and grab like an inch or so. And you're going to start from the base of the hair. And this is honestly, I think, what makes my hair the way that I like when I curl it, is I straighten the first few inches and then I wrap it around, twist the straightener up, and pull that hair down through the loop. And the slower you go, the more of a curl you're gonna get. So I like to go really slow at the bottom to get like a nice springy curl. And then I just kind of let that fall out. But now as I get closer to the front, I wanna make sure that I'm curling away from my face. So then once I have a full section done, I like to kind of finger them all together. Yeah. And if this is still a really big section and you want your curls to be extra defined, then you can actually split it in half again. And if you pull this part downwards, then you'll get kind of a straighter end of the curl. You see how it makes that little pink? And I missed a hair, so that you can go in and quickly curl through any little missed spots. Just definitely don't want those to be straight. And then, same as before, you want to kind of combine all of the curls in the section. And now you can actually unclip your other section is done, and kind of finger comb through all of that together to get one big cohesive kind of curl going on. For my front pieces, I'm splitting them a little differently, and I like to go this way so that it gives it more like resistance when I curl it back. I'm still curling away from my face, it's still the same direction. I'm just pulling it to the opposite side of my face and then flipping it over. So you see how like bouncy it gets? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and unclip those and bring it all together. Twisted all of your curls into place, I'm going to go ahead and start brushing it out, and when you use a round brush you can kind of further twist those curls as you brush it out. And this is just going to really soften it all up and make it more like Hollywood waves and less like curls. I've never really been a fan of like the overly pronounced curling iron curls, which is probably why I don't own a curling wand, because I feel like that's kind of what you get out of those. But I like a wavy, bouncy curl. So now I'm gonna go back with the BioSilk. Make sure that you get just a little bit this time. As you can see, there's like barely any on my fingers. And you're just gonna rub that into your fingers and go over the ends of your hair, doing that twisting motion that you've been doing. And just sort of twisting and glossing everything into place. And voila! There you have it. Bouncy, beautiful, natural waves. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this type of video, and let me know if you want to see more videos that aren't necessarily makeup. Thanks guys!